We've seen the midlife crisis movie over and over. People in their 40s or 50s trying to figure things out again. But it's a lot less common to see what comes after that. And that's a shame, because that might be where the most human stories are. I saw this movie pop up again on one of my streaming platforms, and I remembered how much I enjoyed it. And I'm surprised I never made a video on it before. But this hits on something I tend to connect with. The idea that people can still change later in life. That they're not done yet. The setup of this movie is simple. Thelma is an older woman living on her own. She's a widow, there's no one else at home. She still has her independence, she still makes her own decisions, and then she gets scammed out of $10,000. And this is where the movie really kicks off. Yes, older people are targeted more with scams like this. The movie uses that setup, but it moves past it quickly. Because for her, this isn't just about losing money, it's about what that loss represents. When you live alone, when your life is built around being independent, something like this doesn't just feel like a mistake. It feels like a turning point. Like maybe people are about to start asking, can she still do this on her own? And maybe even worse, are they about to decide she can't? So when she decides to go get her money back, that decision matters. Because it's not just about fixing a problem, it's about holding on to who she is. Proving to herself that she is still capable, that she can still take care of things, that one mistake doesn't define what comes next. And the movie adds another layer through her family. Her grandson sees her as she's always been, capable, independent, still herself. Her daughter sees something different. She sees risk. And this is where it gets real. The closer you get to that stage of life, the more you start to understand that fear. The fear in wanting to protect someone, but there's also love. It can feel controlling, but it can also come from not being ready to let go. And the movie doesn't force a side. You can understand all of them. And this is where the movie shifts, because she doesn't just accept any of it. She goes after the money. What follows is a small, unexpected adventure. I won't spoil anything, but she sets out to fix it herself, and things don't go smoothly, which is exactly why it works. What makes this even better, it's actually really funny. It leans into dry humor, and it lands, and then it does something else. There are moments that play like action scenes, chases, confrontations, setups you've seen before, but this time it's centered around an older woman, and it's not played as a joke about her, it's played straight, which somehow makes it funnier. The movie never turns her into something she's not. She doesn't just suddenly become a superhero. She's still a grandmother, still human, and that balance keeps everything grounded, even when things get a little ridiculous. The acting across the board works, the delivery feels natural, the writing holds up. Nothing feels forced, and because of that, the emotional moments land without needing to push. And this is the part that stuck with me. We don't spend enough time telling stories about this stage of life, after retirement, after the big milestones, when people have experience, wisdom, stubbornness, regret, and still the ability to change. That part of life doesn't get much attention, but it should. Thelma is a simple movie, but it's layered in a way that builds as it goes. It's funny, it's grounded, it's a small adventure, and it leaves you feeling good without feeling forced. It tells a kind of story we don't see enough of, and it proves something that's easy to forget. You don't age out of growth.